Tonight's tale of the tape, Daniel Cormier coming up on 39. Volkan Oezdemir is 28. Oezdemir, the taller man by several inches. Both fighters making the championship weight of 205 pounds. Volkan Oezdemir will have a 2.5-inch reach advantage. And now to get us the introductions for this co-main event, here is Bruce Bowe.
大家好，老师从业中医男科30余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过中药调理重回男性雄风。如果你也存在房事时间短、勃起无力、硬度差、中途疲软、肾虚、前列腺炎等问题，现在就加中医老师微信574-993-200，纯中药，一人一方，治根治本，帮助你持续坚挺20至40分钟，补肾壮阳，延时助勃，彻底告别快男软男。记住微信574-993-200。
He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, by way of Freiburg, Switzerland, presenting the number 2 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world, the challenger, Volkan No Time Oezdemir. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record, 19 wins, 1 loss, 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, presenting the former Strikeforce Heavyweight Grand Prix champion and the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel DC Cormier.
All right, guys, this is 5 rounds for the light heavyweight championship. We went over the rules in the back. I want a good, clean fight. Any questions? Any questions? If you want touch gloves now, come out swinging.
Probably not the time for questions. We want answers. We will get them here shortly. Volkan Oezdemir with his first UFC title shot tonight. He is the plus 260 underdog against that man, the minus 340 favorite, the defending champion, Daniel Cormier.
Ready to fight? Well, let's go.
Oezdemir in white, Cormier in the black with gold trim.
Oezdemir's throwing haymakers right away. Oh, he caught him with a left. Stiff jab by Oezdemir.
He's so long, it's really a problem right now. And he's ducking to his right, so he needs to watch the right high kick, excuse me. Left high kick.
Tagged him again with the left.
Henry Hooft and Greg Jones have tried twice to beat Daniel Cormier with Anthony Rumble Johnson. Perhaps they can get it done with Oezdemir tonight.
Watch the left hook. DC's leaning to the right real hard. So the right high kick and the left hook will be there. Oezdemir's making reads right now, coming hard. He always comes very hard early.
And that's the same habit that led him into that John Jones left high kick in his last fight.
Exactly. That one.
Oezdemir is very strong.
Exactly.
Very strong in the clinch.
And I think that's what we see here in this matchup right off the bat. He always comes very, very hard early. DC will do good to go to a single leg soon. Get that high crotch, move it, use that to get behind him.
Well, Cormier's striking's always been underrated because of his wrestling acumen. But no secret to what he was going to try to do here tonight, at least we thought coming in.
The pummeling is going to be the big difference if DC can get inside. He's going to force Oezdemir to pummel with him, but Ozdemir's doing a good job just hitting him, so he can't get a hold of him. There you go, and now he fakes the shot, tries to duck under on the left side, doesn't quite get it, going to the clinch, forcing the clinch here.
Right hand over the top by Oezdemir. DC constantly putting the pressure on him.
He's creating dirty boxing situations so Ozdemir can't be slick and use his technique from the outside.
Oh, clipped him with the right hand there. Good right to the body. So far, DC's absorbed all the big shots.
He does a good job staying out of the real harsh power of it. He stays right at the end to where he's crowding the punches by pummeling. So it makes it a little less power for him from Ozdemir. I like that DC keeps tying him up, though. You got to do that to keep Ozdemir guessing. Even if you don't get the takedown, he just needs to threaten it. Don't like the reaching of DC, though. He keeps reaching for the punches of Ozdemir, and that allows Ozdemir to follow with a kick if he wants. See how he's reaching for the hands? That's a problem if Ozdemir can make reads.
2 minutes to go here in round one of a possible 5.
The real question is going to be, what does Ozdemir look like in the 3rd round, in the 4th round, and in the 5th, if he can get there? He seems to have slowed himself down, realizing he's not going to get DC out of there real quick.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But what kind of a pace have they trained for?
Loaded up on that left hand, DC able to avoid it.
It's a very high pace Ozdemir's keeping right now, though, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
And then DC's pressuring. So he's keeping him on the heel. That goes back to the running backwards thing you were talking about earlier, Joe. How long can he keep that running backwards?
Oh, DC just stung him with that right hand.
Got him.
And again, and a jab.
Oh, he hurt him with that hook. He's hurt.
DC's moving in. Big right hand.
DC got to watch out. This is where Ozdemir's dangerous.
Oh!
Be careful. Take your time if you're DC here. Go to the body. Set up the big shots. Ozdemir's got his back against the wall.
And that right eye, problematic for Volkan Ozdemir. You see him trying to blink it out.
And now the pummel. This is where DC can wear down Ozdemir in that pummel.
Yeah, Ozdemir already checking his right eye.
DC's pressure's heavy right now, and that's exhausting.
Oh, big right hand by DC.
Got it. There's that single leg. He's going to dump and go to a lift here. He's going to go to the dump and then the lift. Dump and then the lift. Back and forth. Good defense so far, pushing the head down by Ozdemir. That's what you got to do. Keep the head pushed down, and he gets it. Forcing big guys to balance is the worst thing you could do.
Cormier pounding on Ozdemir here late in the first round.
He's got the neck. He's got his neck.
Got it. It's in. That's it.
There's the one.
Wow, saved by the buzzer. That's a big round for the champion.
Huge round.
Listen good. Nothing is there. Listen, you need to recover. But listen, don't be sloppy with your punch, Volkan. If he puts the pressure on you and you're in the pocket, follow with your left hand. Hey, breathe, breathe. I don't want you to lose your ground. He's just going to move forward and just put you on your back heels. You don't need to do that. Put your punch a little shorter together. Hey, yes? 1, 2, 3. You have that front kick in the stomach. Look, he's not going to march forward. He feels that you probably don't like this.
There's a big right hand from Daniel Cormier.
Let's go, gentlemen.
Big left hook.
Corners out.
And then here's the end. Smashing him down on the ground. Gets under the neck. Has the choke. This fight is over if there's 10 more seconds.
Right.
Round 2, fellas.
And now we get another round now.
So it is bite down on the mouthpiece time for Volkan Ozdemir. We'll see if he can get off to a good start here in round 2, but you got to think the champion is confident on the strength of what happened at the end of round 1.
Still got to be patient here. Right now at the beginning of the round is when Ozdemir is the most dangerous. Back to the single leg, and he'll make Ozdemir balance.
Beautiful trip. DC's all
Straight
over
to
him.
mount.
Full mount.
And he knows he can out-grapple him now after feeling that choke. So you're going to see DC just stay on the grappling and just look to grind him out from the top position here with ground and pound. He's not going to let Ozdemir back up if he can help it.
Not much resistance from Ozdemir. It's a case of pick your poison. You want to get grounded and pounded or give up your back.
It's crazy that we're saying this just into the second round, but the overwhelming domination on the ground by DC. I mean, you can just see how strong he is. People don't realize how good a wrestler he is, and sometimes they underestimate him until they're in there with him.
Well, not just that, but he's using specific techniques with his wrestling. He's not shooting double legs. He's shooting single legs on a guy, on a big, large man, making him balance. Gets to the mount, goes to the crucifix. He's got the arm. He's trapping the back arm with his legs, and now Ozdemir is just getting softly beaten. And all this does is set up the inevitable, which is the finish that DC wants. But he's taking his time. There's no rush here. He's in a dominant position, and this hurts for Ozdemir.
Yeah, Ozdemir is getting his energy sapped out. He's getting beaten up. The fight's dangerously close to being stopped just like this.
It's pretty much there.
Warning from the referee, Kevin McDonald, for Ozdemir to get out of there.
But he can't. I mean, he's really helpless.
And that is it. Daniel Cormier defends in style tonight.
Overwhelming, dominant performance by Daniel Cormier. And he proved exactly what he said leading into this fight. There are levels to this thing, and Volkan Ozdemir is not on my level. He was right.
And that just shows where the 205 division is. It's DC's. There's not a lot of people. I mean, this was the top man in the division right now to face DC.
Well, I think right now the top contender is Alexander Gustafsson.
Yes.
Alexander Gustafsson's spectacular performance against Glover Teixeira, in my mind, set him up. But he went under surgery, so he's recovering from that. But in my mind, he was the more skillful, more well-rounded, and more experienced guy. And barring whatever happens with John Jones, I believe he'll probably be next.
Alexander Gustafsson is one of my favorites to watch and a teammate, so trust me, I'm not going to be sad about that if it happens.
Phenomenal fighter.
Let's take a look back at what Daniel Cormier was able to accomplish here tonight.
And what we see here is DC drags him in, shoots a double, transitions to a duck under, and then transitions to a high crotch with his head on the outside, which forces Ozdemir to balance, which is not fun for a big, tall guy. Then he goes straight to mount, to the crucifix position, and pounds him out. Beautiful finish by DC, showing the champion that he is, showing how high level and skilled he is at 205 pounds.
And everything DC said leading up to this fight was, I am just going to smash this guy. And that is exactly what he did here tonight. The UFC Light Heavyweight Championship still goes through San Jose, California. Cormier proving without a shadow of a doubt that there are indeed levels to this game, and DC was on another one here tonight. Nice moment for him there with Rose Sanchez. Huge win for Team Cormier and AKA here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Kevin McDonald has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the World,